I want to show you how to design from Canvas and how to create some moving components. So first of all, I'm going to start a sketch on a plane. And for this project, I want to work at a scale that is roughly um, 8 inches tall and 20 inches, 18 inches long. You can choose something slightly different, but not go a lot bigger than this. All right, I'm going to go to Finish Sketch, and then I'm going to create Insert a Canvas. This allows you to put in a drawing that you can trace from in Fusion. Insert Canvas, insert from my computer, find it where you saved it. Screenshots always work. Downloaded images sometimes work. There it is. Open, and I'm going to put it on this space. And I want the actual object to be the size that I just drew, so I'm going to go bigger, bigger, bigger. Yeah, I'm going to go like that big, like that. All right, I'm going to turn off my first sketch now because I don't need that. I have the scale I need. All right, next I'm going to start a new sketch on top of my plane, and I'm going to trace it out using the Fit Point Spline tool. Bezier curves. I'm going to do an okay job because you don't want to watch me do this forever. But you should do a really good job, because when you do a really good job, the final product is good. But don't do this for more than 10 minutes. When you see a sharp corner that you want to make sharp, finish your spline and then restart it from the last dot. And keep on going. I'm going to lose that far fin for now, and I might add it back in later. And I'm going to go right through these fins too to just get the body. And I might even separate the jaw later if I want to. Okay, that's good enough. Next, I'm going to. You could do some more detail and try to add that in later. Add like the lowered sections, like make some lower and raised sections and stuff. But that can make it more complicated. So I'm just gonna keep it like that. Turn off your canvas now to see what you've got. And then I'm going to turn it back on because I need to do some fins here. So I'm going to do fin around here. And I'm also going to close this profile so that it makes a full shape. And I'm going to make 2 of those later. And I'm also going to divide this shape here. So I'm going to go make this a curve, and I'm also going to make this a curve, and I'll show you why later. Okay, finish sketch, turn off canvas. All right, now I'm going to extrude my shapes so that they are separate bodies. E for extrude, click on thing, and this thing too. I'm going to make this minus 0.5, new body, okay. Sketch disappears, turn back on sketch 2. I should have included that one section right there. So I'm going to, oh, you can't see my history, that's too bad, but down just below where you can see on the screen is my history down here. And I'm going to right click on that extrude command, edit feature, and include that missing chunk right there. All right, E for extrude again, grab a fin. I'm also going to do this at the same time. And I'm going to go positive 0.5, not a join, but a new body. Okay. Then I'm going to start a sketch on this surface, do C for circle, and choose a pivot point. And make it 0.26 for this assignment. And C for circle, and 0.26 for that. The reason is we can cut that with a 1/4" bit on the router on the robot if we want to go build this thing later. Okay. Now I'm going to go E for extrude and click on that, turn off your bodies and your first sketch and just grab these things. And I think I have to do a kind of extrude for this that's 2 sides, and I'm just going to do symmetric because it doesn't really matter how far I go. Turn my bodies back on, and let's just slice those holes through those pivot points just like that. Be cool to add the fin tail on the back here, but I'm not going to bother with that right away. Well, might as well. I'm going to construct a plane at angle from right here, and I'm going to rotate that plane to the angle that I want right there. Start a sketch on that, and I'm going to make a symmetric shape around that line. And I'm going to draw a tail. And you could import another image here, but I'm just going to freestyle it here using my extensive knowledge of whale anatomy. And cut that across the other side. I'll bet someone would say that looks like a dolphin or something, but we're just going to be okay with it today. Finish sketch, E for extrude, bam, bam, 0.5, new body. And I want to cut a hole in the other thing, so I'm going to go to combine cut, and I'm going to cut this thing using this thing as a tool, and keep tools. Now there's a little attachment point at the end there. I don't love that, so right before I did that, I'm going to move it up a little bit, and sideways a little bit, and up a little bit, and say okay. And then go forward with my history. And now when I turn this one off, let's call that tail. Let's call this tail body. Let's call this fin, and we'll call this body. All right, now when I turn off tail, you can see it's got a cool notch for itself right there. The tail is way too big. I'm just gonna change that real quick by going back in my history and making this way smaller. Still too big, but that's okay. All right, now that's done with the canvas part. So make sure to save your file, and next I'm going to show you how to disassemble and assemble this. All right, M for move copy. Take a fin right here. Cancel. M for move copy. Take a fin, and we'll pull it up over here. And then M for move copy here, and we'll pull it out over there. Okay, disassembled whale. Put it back together now. First, right click on bodies, create components from bodies. Then assemble joint between the opposite side of this circle, right there. See how many different things there are to select that are not the right thing. And then we're going to click on this side of this circle right there. And it's already a revolute, but yours may not be. You might need to change it to revolute over here and click OK. Now I'm going to double click on that, and I can rotate that to any location I'd like to and hit enter. All right, once again, assemble joint between here and here it goes. Whales don't move like that, but we're going to leave it like that for now as a revolute. Okay. Oh, that automatically went back where it was supposed to, but we're going to make it go the right way. So I'm going to pull that apart again. And here's how you would make it go the correct way. Assemble, joint, motion type, rigid, between tail, position tail, right here. That's a little hard to grab something that works. And right here, that's close enough. And say okay. All right, now when I go, I want to make the tail and the fin move at the same time. So I'm going to go to Assemble, Motion Link, and capture position between this joint and this joint. That's a really funny thing for a whale to do. Let's do this one. Let's keep this relationship here, but now let's limit our tail. So I'm going to go to our tail, which is this joint right here. Edit motion limits, and I'm going to go to plus a minimum and a maximum of minus 20 and plus 20. And okay. Now I'm going to right click on this and animate joint relationships. And now we have a pretty cool whale that moves in a pretty cool way. Just like that. All right, there you go. Turn in your screenshots, and that's all for now.